alive.
Welcome back.
Should I call in a medevac?
He doesn't appear to be injured, although I don't know how he survived.
Worry about that later. I'm reading Federal transmitter near that position. You gotta take that fucker out, fast. Jet, keep looking for Jankowski. I'm still reading his life signs.
You can't send him in alone, that's crazy.
He can take care of himself. Now move!
Be careful in there.
Right, yes.
Lucky to be alive.
Sure, whatever. Yes, as you can see, quite a hole.
You better get going.
You know what, I'm narrating shit. Quite a big hole from where we burst out.
Don't you have work to do?
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, so we got blasted out there. But yes, as you can see, replica forces are crawling all over this place, killing workers as they go. I mean,
Tomcat, looks like I'm not going to be able to send you any reinforcements for a while. My helos just got diverted to Armacam headquarters. Nothing big is going on. No shit, my people are right in the middle of it. I hear you. I wish I was calling the shots. Is it the same bad guys? Looks that way. I'm a little short on details. I guess this ain't a covert op anymore.
yes, so there go our reinforcements. We won't be getting those guys. We need to head over there, but to do that we need to flip a switch. I don't think we can jump high enough for that. Yes, so we need to find a switch, flip it, and go back on. I'm going to do the phone message first in case the thing spawns enemies.
You have one new message.
Mike, what the hell's going on over there? It sounded like an explosion. I can't get through to anybody. Call me back.
End of messages.
So yeah, that was a rather recent one. That was just where I got blasted out through the wall, or the window I should say. So across we go. Ladder climbing in this game is a bit awful, to be honest. The animations are terrible. More climbing up. Yes, so spooky shit's happening. Oh, this is a particularly good one. As you can see, the rat's running away. See the little girl just ran past, and then when you go, you look there. There's nothing there. And you go to get this health booster. And there she is again. Oh fuck! Fuck me. Sorry, I actually scared myself from my own shadow there. I feel like a dumbass now. So yeah, the ladder climbing animations aren't great, but you know, it's not a massive thing. They with the, what was it called? There's a dead body dropped in there. They did try to go more horror. They did try to fit more horror into the expansion packs. Now there were two expansion packs. There was Extraction Point, which is my favourite of the two, and there was Perseus Mandate. Now that one wasn't too good, to be honest. That was kind of shit. I wouldn't bother with that one. You can still buy all of these on Steam. Got the armour, got the gun, got the other gun. Oh shit, was that his arm? No, I think that was his gun. I think his gun flew at me. But I shot off his arm. Oh, fuck me. Yes, you can also buy F.E.A.R 2 and F.E.A.R 3, but they're pretty much just a shit show, and I wouldn't bother with those if I were you. F.E.A.R 2 is fucking awful. It's made by somebody else, I believe. It's made by a different company. You know, outsourcing their bullshit again. People outsourcing projects and stuff. Yes, so that one's F.E.A.R 2 is awful. It might as well be a spin-off, really. It doesn't take. It's not the main guy. It is another guy, and it takes place about 10 or 20 minutes before the end of the first game. But it is so bad. It's just no point buying it, really. It's a shame because I was incredibly excited for it when I first heard about it. It turned out to be a shit show, and then F.E.A.R 3, or F.E.A.R, as they titled it, for some reason they decided to turn a horror game into a co-op shooter. Not a good idea, obviously. The game was fucking awful. The game still is awful. They decided to add basically a Call of Duty leveling system and perks and stupid nonsense like that. And you can play the game solo, and you play as Point Man, but then you can go back through the game as Paxton Fettel, and you can use all his psychic powers, or you could play the co-op, and obviously one person's Point Man and the other person's Paxton Fettel. Okay, I'm just and it's pretty much the only time you don't want to be player one for a game, because if you're player one during a co-op experience, you get a really generic FPS experience, or you get, if you're player two, you get to be Paxton Fettel with ghost powers, like, you know, possessing people, picking them up, draining their life, you know, that sort of thing, and crushing them. And when you can just teleport inside everybody, explode, and then teleport inside another person, that's much better than just shooting them in slow motion. I don't know what they were doing with that. I don't know if they're going to make a fourth one. Based on the ending of 3, there's some nice product placement on what looks like a Windows 98 OS. Anyway, well, actually, that's got a recycling bin from Windows XP on there. Just about to see that. It looks like they've got the classic theme for Windows XP on there. Anyway, what was I saying? Completely went off track. Oh yeah, F.E.A.R 3. It was a shit show. Yeah. I don't know how well it sold. The ending made it look like there was going to be another one, but honestly, I don't know how well it did commercially.
The data's uploading now. Interesting. I found a wastewater analysis summary addressed to an ARMA-CAM review committee. According to the abstract, there's some major contamination coming from upstream. I can't imagine why ARMA-CAM would be interested unless they're responsible.
Yes, so anyway, yeah, number 3 is a shit show. I think there's like 6 levels or something, or maybe there's 8 levels in the 3rd game, and you can basically fly through that in an afternoon if you're doing co-op, or if you're just playing on easy mode. But the ending's pretty shit. So yeah, these guys don't stand a chance. Slow motion. But later on, do escalate. Shit. Okay, that was a bad idea. Yeah, they do escalate their forces. Heavier weaponry as the game goes on. That's full. Let's see what we got in here. Fizz Cola. More ammo. So yeah, health kits do tend to lie pretty much everywhere on this game. It's a bit of a problem because this kind of you get too much health on this game, I feel. Oh yes. Yes. There she is again. So yeah, these the F.E.A.R series kind of has. If this was a if the F.E.A.R series was a movie series and not a video game series, you'd think they'd be directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Just the amount of twists and nonsensical gibberish they've got in them. M. Night Shyamalan, a ding dong. But yes, no, he's yeah. Incredible physics that you can tell they clearly placed that there just so you could cream your pants over the physics. So that guy just wanted a little hug. F.E.A.R operative has engaged a secondary company, throwing enemy forces into disarray. Special Forces, apprentice assault Armour Cam corporate headquarters, enemy strength is unknown. Auburn as Charles Haberger, and Armour Cam researcher. Still eliminating pets and Vettel, and to find out what the enemy is up to.
Yes, any word on dead county?
No, but I found some human remains. Impossible to identify how that works.
That can't be him. His life signs are a little unusual, but he's definitely alive. He's got to be around there somewhere.
I'll keep looking.
Another one. So up we go. Oh shit. Yes. Also, the enemy are capable of detecting your flashlight, your torch, I should say, being English. They can actually detect your torch. Like that. Home call out. All grenades, I've got full grenades. Cameras are offline. Another health kit, I've already got full health. I've got full armour. So there's not much point to that. I keep doing that. Moving on. There's some really nice lighting effects. The light reflecting off the water. So nothing going on out there. I mean that's obviously where the level ends. They didn't really put too much work into that, did they? If I could jump over that thing, you'd clearly see over the. So for some reason these guys have the noisiest radios going, where they just announce all of their plans. Fire grenade. Yes, as soon as I get a shotgun. Oh, there's someone coming. As soon as I get a shotgun, that's going to be fun for everybody.
Shut up.
Chum. Now, the great thing about this game, absolutely no markers or anything whatsoever. You're free to go where you like, whenever you want. You're not constantly nagged. Another message.
You have one new message.
Hey man, I heard something crazy's happening over there. You alright? Let me know. We're still on for Friday, right? Call me back, bro. I hope you're alright.
End of messages.
So yes, the phone messages aren't too much at the moment. It's just, oh, I heard an explosion. Oh, I heard several gunshots. I hope you're okay. But later on, they're more useful.
Command, what's the sit rep? Still holding for orders. Remain where you are. Understood.
So these guys are waiting to hear from people to see what they should do next. Now there's not really too much stealth in this game, to be honest. In fact, there's not really any stealth. Not any that's worth talking about. Kind of a problem. But more health is not mentioned as you go. Yes. Anyway, so around that corner. So your health, so not your health, your slow motion just generates over time. This was before the days of health. Just do a grenade. Well, no, wait, there it is. Way behind us. A reflex booster. I don't know where that last guy went. Now, you don't actually have to kill everybody. I could have just, you know, knocked out a few guys that were in my way. Continued running. But it's, you know, it's just better, generally, to kill everyone. So reflex booster. Now, I don't know how many reflex boosters are in this game. I've obviously never managed to get them all, as far as I'm aware.
According to police, an explosion that leveled a dockside warehouse this evening was most likely the result of an industrial accident. No injuries have been reported, but emergency workers are still on the scene.
So that radio's so loud that it's making the vibrations are making the cans shake. Either that or they're just really enjoying the news jingle. I can't remember if you can shoot those and they explode. No, it's only when they're active. Because I've seen some games with pickups, they can explode. Right, so now we're just following the pipes back to the water. Now that that's the most disgusting water I've ever seen. But we'll just jump on these boxes, do some really shitty platforming, jump across. Right, this guy's got a shotgun, which is exactly what I want. Now, I believe if I'm correct, you can only carry 3 weapons at a time, maximum. Or you can only have 3 weapon slots at a time. Now this blood is fantastic. I want to go get that shotgun quickly, and I'm going to change it for this because of obvious reasons. Here's our shotgun. It's the Spas 12. It's got the stock up. incredibly powerful, and if we're lucky, there's some real damage with this shotgun. There's some really good visual effects quick with the shotgun if you shoot them in the right spot, at the right range. Chances are we will see it because of the amount of range of the shotgun. Okay, here we go. Here's one of the armoured guys. Now the best weapon to use is actually fuck, I'm almost dead. The best weapon to use is his own weapon. The weapon he's actually got. Kill this guy. But we will hopefully get it off of him and then Now these grenades also explode on impact. Still on. Now he's got a gun called the Penetrator, and this is the most accurate gun in the game. It's basically a nail gun, but it penetrates armour, and that guy's a heavily plated armoured nutter. So as you can see they're scared now because I took out their main guy.
Shit, looks like these fuckers are pulling out. Seeing a substantial mobilization on the satellite.
I said I was going to use the shotgun, so I'll switch back to the shotgun. In here. And I guess we'll just jump back into the water then. I guess it doesn't really matter. Just turn it like that. Just hop up there. Shotgun, hell, nothing of interest. So up the climb. I keep thinking it's automatic, but it's not. It's F to grab. F to use even. Nothing there, just pointless.
Where is Alma? I don't know what you're talking about. Some secrets get buried deeper than others, but I know where to dig. No, wait, you've got the wrong guy. Hush now, Mr. Moody. The time for talk is done. Please, no!
So yes, that was just a flashback that we could see for story purposes, of course. Now there's a shit ton of fuck me, I was lost. There's the little girl. And there's a police siren, if you can hear it. Knocked out the vent. Looks like a level change yet. So we've entered the treatment plant. F.E.A.R has not been secured. Special forces have entered the headquarters, and there's not much resistance. And we're still going to kill that guy. Oh god, I'm tired as balls. Anyway, moving on. So there's a vent up there for some reason. There's the little girl. Oh fuck.
They deserve to die. They all deserve to die.
And there is Paxton Fettel.
A devastating explosion in the harbor this evening may not have been an accident. We have learned that evidence of a fierce gun battle has been found by police investigators. Several bodies were recovered from the scene with bullet and shrapnel wounds. So far, no one is commenting on exactly what happened here, or why.
And as you can see here, here's my drink of choice. Industrial bleach. health thing down there. Let's go down there. And see if we can get it through the bars. There's some rats. Okay, so it looks like I have to go a different way. There's a dock worker with a couple of grenades and a shotgun. For some reason. It would have made more sense if it was just a pistol. And I can't get to that yet. I'm going to have to go around, perhaps. But let's continue forward. Interesting, there's a camera. What happens if I shoot it? Nothing. So we're walking through the under. There's another ghost. Now this looks like the area that I might have to go to get the health booster. So the health boosters are blue and the other ones are yellow. Now obviously those health boosters are a great place for jump scares to happen. There's a ghost again.
There's something in the water.
Yep, so if you didn't hear that and you couldn't see the subtitles because you need a magnifying glass for the subtitles, that little fella said there's something in the water. There's the little girl.
Reed! Come on, make her push!
You can see the bloody footprints. So yes, there's a lot of nightmare scenes in this game. And there's a lot of mindfuckery too, which is one of the main reasons I fell in love with this game.
Where is she? F.E.A.R finds her. Origin.
What the hell are you talking about? Whose phone and what origin? Alright, buddy, get moving. Vettel's gotta be close. In the links.
Pax and F.E.A.R and the Rebel forces are continuing to organise with a drill from south of the treatment plant. Another Federal's victims. F.E.A.R operative neutralised replica guards, and continue to pursue enemy forces. And we're still trying to eliminate Pax and F.E.A.R, obviously. Pardon me. I'm going to leave it there for today. That's enough, I feel. And I'll be back next time.